Alright guys, trying out this new tea. I came outside because everyone inside is making too much noise. So, it's nice and quiet out here. Tea's been steeping, and it got dark fast. Looks like black coffee. So, never had this before, obviously. I mentioned in the other video. We're going to give it a go. Got the Giant's mug here. Let's see what we got. Actually, looking at it, that is a healthy bit of tea. Probably why it got so dark, but alright. Now, this is a black tea, but the smell is very similar to the green tea you get at like Chinese buffets. Alright, I'm giving it a shot here. It's unique. It's very, very strong. It's naturally a little bit sweeter. Of course, I'm just having it plain. No sugar or honey or anything in here. Very, very bold. The only thing I can really kind of equate that to is having, you know, a dark blended coffee over like a breakfast blend or something. It's like the dark roast of teas. Let me take another sip. Whew. Okay. So, it definitely has a bitterness. It kind of grabbed me by the mouth. I feel it. I can taste it all around my mouth. I mean, you know, tongue, gums, teeth. It's very, very pungent. I do like black tea. And this is quite literally kind of what I thought it would be, is just the most extreme or most bold flavor of black tea, the best representation. I don't know how much it changes with more time, you know, if it were the difference between being aged a year or 10 years. But I can tell you that thing is bold. It's bold and strong. I mean, the flavor is extremely pungent. I like it though. Most times when I have tea, I don't put anything in it. My favorite tea is chamomile tea, so it's kind of light to begin with. Nothing like this at all. I think I will hit this with a little bit of sugar. I do think this needs a little bit of extra sweetness. Now, what I can tell you is that just as is, it's sweeter than if you had like green tea or white tea or oolong or whatever. It's the sweetest tea that I've had without anything added to it. That being said, it's still so strong, and it's still bitter enough that I do want to add more sweetness to it to kind of balance that a little bit more. So, yeah, would I recommend it? Of course. For one big reason. If you're into tea, it's worth trying different types of tea. This is something, like I said, that I was recently exposed to. I've never had this before in my life. The idea seemed pretty interesting and kind of cool and fascinating, so I had to try it. Now that I've tried it, is it something I'll always have? No. It's still not my favorite tea. I still think I prefer chamomile over this. But I will say this. I've had a few different types of black tea before, and this is way more flavorful, much stronger than other black teas that I've had. So, if black tea is your thing, I think you owe it to yourself to try this at least once in your life to see if it's something you like. Definitely not everyone's cup of tea, quite literally. But yeah, it's different. I like trying things, you know. Alright guys, I'm back for a minute. So I tried the tea, and on its own, it was not bad, but definitely not something that I would go out of my way to get again. But I went inside, I put a little sugar in it, and it got a little bit better, as, you know, most things would, right? And then I put a little bit of cream in there. Now, with just a dab of cream and spoonful of sugar, it took on a very interesting color. This looks like chocolate milk. Just straight up like Yoo-hoo. But with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream, it is frigging delicious. It's amazing. It just, I don't know, I mean, the cream took away that bitterness, because I like bitterness in beer and stuff, but I don't necessarily want it in my tea. And the sugar, of course, sweetened things up a little bit. What a difference. You know, plain, it's kind of, you know, just a strong black tea with a little cream and sugar. It is, it's actually probably still my second favorite. I would still take chamomile over this, but it is really, really good. So I do recommend, if you get this stuff, to try it with a little bit of cream and sugar. It's really, really good. That's all, just a quick update on that. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.